in Western society, it's accepted that making eye contact is somehow the polite thing to do. If I was in an Asian country, for example, making eye contact could be deemed as being rude or confrontational. So in that way, I want to argue that the social construct around eye contact is just looking at a trait of autism in a negative way, where what is negative about not making eye contact? Why does it even matter? It shouldn't matter, but it matters because society says it matters. So these things are only considered problem traits because they conflict or are counter to the dominant cultural or societal expectations. And that's what makes autistic people stand out. And if you stand out and you're different, then you're disordered. There's also labels attached to autism. I mean, currently it's level 1, 2, 3. Historically, it's been high functioning or low functioning. And again, these labels are a perceived judgment from the outside, from the way society perceives your functioning or your level of needs. It doesn't account for the internal struggles that are a major part of being autistic in a world that isn't made for autistic people. What I'm trying to say is that autism wouldn't be looked upon in such a negative light if the societal expectations placed on autistic people weren't a part of the judgment. So just because I don't want to make eye contact shouldn't make me weird or different. Just because I don't want to talk about the weather, for example, that shouldn't make me weird or different. And just because I like to talk about deep and meaningful things, and I like to speak directly, and if I'm speaking to you, then I say what I mean. I can't in any way see why that is a negative thing in society, but apparently it is, which is really weird to me. The lived experience of an autistic person would be a lot better if there weren't so many societal judgments made on us. If we just had a different way of being, a different way of communicating, a different way of thinking, a different way of expressing ourselves without the judgment of society, then why would autism be such a disorder? It would just be a difference. And I think really that's what it is. And it would be great if society could catch up with that way of thinking and not be so judgmental to autistic people.